We are underneath what I believe is Mount Obek, on our way to the eye of the world. And I did some searching, and basically, yeah, if we go through this, this is gonna lead us to the end of the game. So I don't want to do that without completing those search results. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't go back. I was hoping that it would just take us to the, we can go back to the, whatchamacallit, APC from here, but I don't know if we can. So this might be it. I was hoping we could just travel back to the APC, but I don't know if we can. So I was really hoping we could, and then we wouldn't. Because again, I think this is going to be the end. Whatever's about to happen, I think, is the end. But I also don't know. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see what happens if we try to run back. They're anticlimactic, I know, I apologize. But I don't want to beat the game and then like have to do something after the game, because then it'd be like, oh, it's not really fun to watch someone play the game after they beat the game in my mind. So I kind of want to go I figure out where all the research stuff is that we missed. So I kind of want to see if we can find it real quick without, beating the game. So let me just run it out real quick. Apologies. Should have looked it up before we went all the way down in here. I think Tanya's gonna say anything to us. She's like, oh, you're back? Hopefully all of you are having a great day. I believe this will be the last episode of Hell Is Us. I believe. We'll see how that goes. But it shouldn't take that long to go find these little bits and pieces of information. As long as I can find one. There's one that I'm like, I feel like we should have found this by now, but I haven't, so I don't really know what to do about it. But yeah, I'm having an excellent day. If you're new to the channel and want to support, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to show some support for the video, please go ahead and drop a like and comment on the video. Okay. So yeah, we could run it all the way out. So it's not that bad. That took us about like 1 minute, so not that bad. So finding all this stuff should take us pretty quick, and then we'll just come back. Yeah, here we go. So we just can't travel from there. Okay. So we're gonna go find the things that I know are gonna be easy to find, and then we're gonna go find the other one. I'm gonna have to do see if we can search it. So the first place we're gonna go to is the Primacy, Ministry of Primacy, and we're gonna go to the library in Lathe, the National Library. And we'll go to the National Library, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I know where it is. Sorry for the round and round. It's gonna, hopefully you don't get sick. I almost got sick. Apparently it's down here. I don't know how I missed it, but apparently it's somewhere down here. It's in this room. Of course it's right there. Provisional map. Wait, sorry. A map from the Ministry of Ethnic Management showing new borders of Hadia provinces, sorry. course I missed that. Why would I look behind the table? It's those small things. Ugh. I forgot that one will let us take us back to the APC. Okay, next, National Library. We just come out and they just shoot us. And then we gotta go to the, we gotta go to the National Library, the marshes, and then the forest. Should we drop one off at each time so we don't have to read to you the whole thing?
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
It's the border map. The map outlines plans to redistribute populations within Haiti over the country's long history of warfare. Provincial borders have shifted a great deal. In the early 60s, Yenko proposed to return these conquered territories to their de-jure holders. It was the first step in the unification plans known as the Operational Parallel. The government would subsequently offer tax breaks and other incentives to help bolster minority populations. Later, a lottery system was put in place to select families for forced displacement. The ultimate objective was to ensure an even distribution of ethnicities across Haiti. Okay, the library. Border map showing planned construction along the Haiti border maps. That one is wild that I missed that. Absolutely insane. Okay.
Find something in?
I did.
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
Haiti border map. This map shows the organization and planning behind Operation Bastion, the goal of which was to physically close off Haiti from the outside world. The operation was born of the isolationist policies enacted by Yenko in the mid-50s. Reinforced border crossings, watchtowers, walls, and barbed wire were erected almost overnight. Citizens were no longer allowed to leave the country and foreigners were not allowed in. Tourism was completely halted. Operation Bastion was a resounding success according to its mission statement. For the population, however, it came as a shock and would mark the beginning of a swift slide into authoritarianism. Yeah, if you get like literally trapped inside your country, you can't go anywhere, that's insane. Alright, now we gotta go to the marsh. This one's just a tiny bit hidden. Again, probably should have found it. Do we have anything we can level up from him? Just make sure. The last bit, so.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. Let's find out. Do I want to level anything up? No. Poem of Rage, actually. Oh, wait, we already have one of those. Do this. Okay. Later. See you, Victor. Probably won't see you again. Whoa. over there by that thing, but it's on the other side, from what I can tell. There's things we haven't killed over there. Oh, I guess we did close the time loop and then never went and killed it, everything. Yeah, it's over there. I don't think we can get to it from this way. I think it's literally on the other side. We have to cross both bridges. Unless it's right here. It shows 2. Oh, interesting. That was on that side, but it still might be. I think it is over here. Oh. It could... No, I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's by one of these antenna areas. Which one? That's the question. I thought it was on that side. I still do think it's on that side. Let me take this thing out. Where would it be on that side? Or is it on this side? Not behind this thing, is it? No, I think there was one, but I think we already took care of that. So, I don't know where it is. See, for me, it looks like the picture is actually over here. Nope. It's definitely the other one. It's the one with the feet in the water. And it's looking... Oh, I see it. Right there. Oh, how the heck would have I known this? That's wild. Simple purple ribbon from the Palamist iconography. How would I have known that? That's insane to be able to catch that. Because I was always like, why is this bridge here and why can we walk to the end of it? I never thought, oh, maybe we can drop down. I never thought about that for once, which makes sense. We should have known. And this next one, I don't know how we don't have. Apparently we should have it, but I don't know why we don't. It apparently comes from just completing a mission, which we've definitely completed all the missions, so I don't understand why we don't have it. Good deed number 2, apparently. Where is good deed number 2? I don't know.
Let me know if you need more.
Yeah.
Interesting.
More correspondence. Memorable ribbon. Ribbon is worn by the Palamist citizens in resemblance of the Ilgard pilgrimage massacre. Following the events of the Fenis Bizimi's speech in Yvel, he left the city in the ruins and hundreds of Palamist rioters dead. All of Hadia was on edge as they struggled with the aftermath. News media covered the event in drastically different ways. Sabinian sources calling it a pilgrim riots and Palamist sources calling it an Ilgard pilgrimage massacre. It only served to further divide the already fractured nation and incite tension to all times high. In the months that followed, the simple act of wearing the ribbon was considered an instigation to violence, as fights would regularly break out. The mere sight of it. Well, it makes sense, yeah.
My article on the Civil War.
Okay. Thanks for that. We'll have to read that at a later date, and maybe not at all. I don't know. It's a lot. it's a lot to read. So, like, I want to read it, but I don't know if I want to subjugate you through that. Okay, trying to see where it is. Oh, it says right here it's number 2. Wait, what? I think all we had to do was go back to this room that we unlocked these people in, and then they would have left something for us. Yeah, literally. Wow. Cufflinks. So all because we let them out, all we had to do was come back after they left, and the cufflinks would have been there. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Duh. How come this wasn't a thing for us to find? Because I was like wondering, like, where is this? I forgot to know that there was a key here. Resolve all mysteries, yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Sword of Ecstasy. I don't know if we have one of those. Maybe. But we know what I like. I like the axes. The axe moveset is by far the best one, in my opinion. And this is perfect that we ended it here, because then this is where the tomb is too. Not the tomb, the vault. The Olympic vault. So we'll be able to just go here, go to the vault. I'm gonna have to try to remember where the vault is. It's underground somewhere, so I think it's in this second area underneath the Queen's the spire.
Find anything else?
Yeah, last thing.
Interesting find. Let's
Conspiracy
see what the
theorist.
server can tell us about it.
The conspiracy. Well read. Perform research on all items. These gold cufflinks bear the bull heraldry of the Vendrell family's financial empire. The Vanderlyn family played a pivotal role in the advent of modern centralization banking in the late 17th century. It wasn't long before they acquired political favors from the world's most influential nations. They were even rumored to be involved in the laundering of Nazi gold during World War II. Jesus. Today, their banks operate in virtually every country in the world. It is estimated that over half the world's wealth flows through their coffers yearly. Privately held corporation has the power to move nations, playing kingmaker of funding entire wars. It is of no surprise the Vanderlyn is the only foreigner entity operating within Hadia. Yankel personally approved the incorporation shortly after coming to power in the late 50s. Deep pockets can easily bypass miles of concrete walls and barbed wires, it would seem. Yep.
My article on the Zeal Council conspiracy is up.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
There is a vault to forbidden knowledge in Akasa Marshes.
Wait, it's in the marshes? Wait, whoa. I thought it was here. Oh, I guess the door that I was thinking of was that door. Never mind. Oh, that's funny. I was like, why did I not know about that? Because it was right there, yeah. Where's the vault? And search the northern ruins where the blue mantles of sorrow once dwelled. The northern ruins? Oh, I think I know where that is. I can't believe I missed that. That's the one. That's the one that we're missing. I thought it was in here, but yeah, I guess Sandra Forest one was the See, if we would have just went to that door, we wouldn't have had to look up where that was, the cufflinks were. That's funny. Northern Ruins has to just be those ones up where over there, right? I guess I don't know if that's north. Yeah, there's north. North Ruins over there. Oh no, I'm trapped. Yeah, I think I remember now that we found the vault. I think I remember what the vault is. It's all the way in the back. Is it this one? Yep. All right. What symbols do we got? It is rage, ecstasy, terror. No. Yeah, terror, grief. So rage, ecstasy, terror, grief. Rage, ecstasy, terror, last vault. I don't get anything for this. Ooh, parchment penance. I fear Jish. The fifth of his name has been claimed by madness. No longer can he serve our cause, nor stand amongst us in reason. The poor wretched soul, like all of us, he has given his life to the burden we bear, to the redemption of our order, and to the salvation of this land, whose people still suffer beneath the weight of our hubris. And so, here we stand. Jish has sealed himself within one of the full guard's armories, muttering ceaseless prayers to the silence that hears him not. Upon a wretched bed of limbic shards of his own devishing, he lies, flesh torn by the jagged edges, yet he welcomes the pain, calling it his penance. Poor madman, but he's always been a bit of a fool. A full fortnight has passed, and still he howls. His voice spills through the small barred window like a spirit unmoored. We bade the guards leave him be, for what solace can chains grant him now? It is the weight of our sin, the vastness of our failure, that has gnawed his mind to dust, and soon I fear it shall take the rest of us as well. Tex, the sixth of his name. Nice. Some twin ecstasy axes, which we have now. Great sword. Level 15 though, which is nice. Tomb, the endless horror, a page from the dusty tomb recounting the horrors discovered within the anomalies. Why is it thus? What foul purpose does such an anomaly serve? With these wretched time aberrations, we find our own countrymen and women ensnared, always at the very heart of the storm, as though condemned by unseen hands to play their parts in some misshapen, sordid theater. A scene of unspeakable cruelty is ever stage. A barbaric slaughter is sole performance, and yet here lies the worst of it. The macabre play does not end. Again and again it unfolds, ceaseless in its encores. The curtain never falls, the agony never wanes, and I know that those caught within its wretched snare have not perished but still live. They feel it all, the anguish, the torment, the breaking of flesh, the sundering of mind, even the twisted pleasure that lurks amidst the pain, or the causing of pain. They are alive, breathing, suffering forever. And worst of all, I have seen them look upon me, a woman, her eyes wide with terror, meet my gaze, pleading without words, begging me to end it. At least I believe I saw it. For the closer we tread to this infernal tabula, the more our flesh burns as if pressed against smoldering coals. The air seethes, the world withers, And still the nightmare plays on. Zargob. Anson Lingen, the Wandering Mason, a dusty tomb about Anson Lingen, a master mason who influential work reshaped Hadia. Among the master builders of the Leon Lodges, one stood above all. Anson Lingen, lead architect of the First Lodge of Grief, a craftsman of rare genius. His hands shaped sanctuaries of war where stone bore the weight of the sorrow, and every carved pattern was a ward against the limbic abyss. While echoing its shape and color, yet discovered arose between him and the lodge elders. And so, turning his back on their halls, he journeyed homeward to Losalus in the kingdom of Asteria. There, amidst the rising spires and growing townships, he piled his trade anew. Whispers spread swiftly, for a hand that had carved the strongholds of the Hellions could not go unnoticed. The clergy of the Kafta Basila, the grandest Sabinian temple in the south, sought him out in earnest. Fearful of the return of fiendish limbic horrors, they bade him shield their sacred walls with the same sorrow-scripted stones, statues that adorn the lodges of the grief. We seen that place? I think so. Sword of Grief. Ooh. Find yourself born anew with health, stamina, and limbic energy fully restored. Ooh, it's an active, so we have to like literally use it. It's not bad. Acquire all relics. Just imagine parchment, a grand stratagem, an ancient parchment discussing the creation of a new celebration. Just imagine if they believed it a custom, a tradition, if they thought it a jubilee, a time of joyous revelry, sacred festival of kin and country. All our poor cherished Hadians, trapped unknowingly within our mistake, could be temporarily saved. They must perform the celebrations each week, each cycle, each time it wakes, yet they are to know nothing of the real reason, nothing of the true weight of the moment. The most clematis, the most dreadful instant of all their lives. For all they do know is this: it is the time of their grandest celebration. Exuberance and mirth, followed by a week of solemn peace and peace above all, is the holiest decree of this most sacred time. From labor to baron, from beggar to king, none may raise a hand in violence. Truces are sworn and held fast, for it is their most beloved holiday. This rare and precious commemoration, gracing them but a handful of times every century, and thus they cherish it all the more. Yet we know who know. Wait, what? Yet we who know the truth understand it for what it is. The only means in our order's long, harrowing existence to force an artificial halt to it all. Now just imagine if such a grand illusion could be woven upon our people, upon our souls, within our precious provinces, if we were to arise now from decree, but from belief, so that they themselves embraced it as their own, a custom born, not of laws, but of faith, a festival heralded by both churches upon it until its origins faded into mere whispers and wonder. And because of this, the celebration itself would never be questioned, never be broken, never be missed. This could serve us well. The 8 pupils of the eye. Poem of Terra. Okay. That is everything that I'm aware of. I'm gonna have to look to see if that means if we've got all the trophies, but that'll be something I do later. No big deal. Swap to the stamina. Let's head out. Go back to Lake Sinon. Sorry for the little detour, but I wanted to close that out before we completed the game, because I don't know what happens after we beat the game. I'm assuming it'd come back, but that's always weird when you come back after you beat the game, in my mind. So it took about 30 minutes. I don't know how long the ending's gonna take, so we'll see. This might be a longer run episode. And I guess if I really want to, I could end it here, but we're not. I don't know. We're not going to do that. We're going to finish. As long as the finish is close. I don't know. If it's like 2 hours before the end, then we'll have to stop for sure. Last run. So that's Mount Obeck. And that's where we're headed, basically. We're basically traveling underneath all the way over there. I still want to go to that house. Too bad we can't go over there. Okay. Deeper and deeper we go. At least we know it won't take that long. So we know where we're going. Just in case we die. You know, I might fall here, and then we would have to restart all the way back by the car. Okay. Last run. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna grab. Are we gonna grab something from down here, bring it all the way back, and then we're gonna put them in the altar there? I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking is gonna happen, but maybe not. I don't know though, because this is like saying we're going to the eye of the world, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we have to go somewhere else after this. I don't know. Look all the way down, you can see that there's something all the way over there, like a little hole. I'm assuming that's the actual path. It was weird that you could see it from all the way back there, though. Yeah, you can literally see this all the way, it seemed like. Can you see anything that way? Kinda. All right, to the eye of the world. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know what any of this is. Let's find out. What's this? Orb, cobalt, a smooth orb, cool to the touch, emitting a faint cobalt glow. I feel a great sorrow when holding it. Found in the Eye of God antechamber. Orb of gold. Orb of emerald. So we got grief, rage, ecstasy, and terror. Crimson. And what's this? A full. Okay. Enamina prism. Oh. Failsafe. What is this? An ancient scroll that speaks of cryptically of the failsafe plan found in the eye of the god of antechamber. Revered founders of the order watch over the eye. Unmatched is their knowledge of the limbic spheres. Oz, the reckless keeper of the sphere of vigilance. Gabran, the brave keeper of the sphere of terror. Hex, the unimpressed keeper of the sphere of admiration. Drake, the humorless keeper of the sphere of ecstasy. Zarbog, the compassionate keeper of the sphere, compassionate keeper of the sphere of loathing. Jish, the temperate keeper of the sphere of rage. Belgan, the serene keeper of the sphere of grief. Baron, the weary keeper of the sphere of amazement. Once the orbs return to their keepers, the failsafe shall be revealed. The means of initiation then rests solely on the shoulders of the full guard. Okay, there we go. I was like, what is gonna happen? I was like, where do we take this? For the love of our country, Sethers be with you. Oh gosh, what does that mean? What the hell? What is this? Why are there boxes and boxes of stuff? Am I gonna have to fight? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fight. It gave us an Amina prison. It means we're fighting something. For sure. Why? Is that a hiding place for us? Holy. Whoa. Visit all locations. Look at that thing. Okay, so we definitely are fighting. So this is the end. This looks like this might take a while. Look how big that guy is. What the hell am I supposed to do with that thing? Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. Okay, get out of my face. No one wants, no one cares, no one wants you. Freaking monster. Jeez. It's not even, the worst thing is that's not even like one of the big boys. It was just some dude with 2 grief guys. Yeah, this might actually take longer than I thought. Might not be able to finish this today. Came out of me quick. This whole last piece is a puzzle in itself. I see what you got. I'm gonna die. I'm like, I gotta do something, because this one's gonna kill me if I don't. Bye-bye. Yeah, I think I gotta bring the other one back, because, oh man, we're not getting any stamina regeneration, which is rough. Is this the terror one? Okay. Is that it? Wait, what? We just read a piece of paper, and this is not the one I thought it was. So that one is loathing. I don't have the sphere of loathing. I don't know. Do we have to like match it? Is that what it is? There's terror. There's on that side. Because that makes sense. We have the terror one, but I don't have the loathing one. Are we gonna get a sphere of loathing? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I don't understand. But yeah, you better come out. I know you're there. Okay, there's a lot more in there than I thought. Ow. So like this one would be the terror one, right? These just say Orb of Cobalt. Keeper of the Sphere of Terror. I don't know if I understand that. Is it based off the color? I feel like it's got to be like this one, that one. Is that gonna tell me if I'm right? I feel like that one should be gold. Is it like each section? Like, will these two be one? Is that what I meant? Doesn't do anything. Give me a back. Okay, well, it looks like we won't be finishing this episode. There's a lot more to this than I thought there would be. Oh, hello. My question is, what the hell am I supposed to do against that big guy? I guess the first thing we just work on is killing everything. We have saves like everywhere. Yeah, I just don't understand what goes there. Like, I understand that there's something like we gotta put one of the orbs in there, but like there's a lot of orbs, those dudes. So like, which one's going to which one? Oh, you're telling me that this is the guy that is the one that has the... He's the one that's connected to the time loop? If I go down there, I'm gonna have to kill both of them, aren't I? All of them. Oh, great. Wrong one. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Die, fiend. Oh god. Oh, wait, what? I was getting a... what? I don't even know if I understand what was happening. It was draining my life? Something was draining my life, and I don't know if I understand what. I was trying to grab this, so that way I could switch to a different thing. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry. Oh god. I thought I hit both of them. I'm gonna die. Yep, I thought I hit both of them with that attack, but apparently I didn't, so. Yeah, these ones are gonna be tough. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to switch. Whoa. I was doing the wrong thing. I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. I was trying to use the drone, but I was pressing the weapon attacks. Sorry. Oh gosh. Bring it on, big boy. Stamina. Oh. Just die, fiend. Jesus. Oh, what? What? It died, but then it killed me? How did it kill me? Well, it's dead, so so whenever we kill it, we have to be careful because apparently it lays a ground effect. I don't know what that was. There was a ground effect over here that basically just killed us. I don't know what that was about.
Personal log, July 15, 1991. It's been 2 weeks since I began working in the Sphere's antechamber. This morning, I recognized something odd about myself. It took this long to even notice the difference. It's quite awkward to describe. I feel nothing. No emotion whatsoever. No excitement. No anxiety. No disappointment. No pride or frustration. No sexual arousal. I suspect this is happening to all of us. How is this possible? Are we being drugged by the Council? The obvious answer is the Sphere.
Yeah.
But how? What mechanism drives this emotional vacuum? Imperceptible fluctuations in atmospheric pressure? Infra or ultrasonic tones? Nothing shows up on the instruments. The Sphere remains absolutely inert and completely inscrutable.
Huh. Why is this a thing? Kind of just show me where everything's at, or what? I don't know. Why? How did that happen? You're like trying to climb down there when you died?
December 31st, 1992. The sphere is beginning to stir. Seismic detectors showing faint activity. Palpable charge in the air, 0.5 ppm ozone concentration. Full backup confirmation. Radiation levels nominal. Slight increase in gravitic profile. Spectral analysis initiated. Calibrating sensors. Stand by. Electromagnetic shielding active. What are they doing? The scholars. Why are they gathering on the platform? This is a problem.
Yeah.
Engage containment procedure. All hands, evacuate immediately.
Too late. Dead limbic weapons, you can see here. Yep. Oh no, I forgot about this. I don't know how to get rid of that. That's just, we just have to go through it. Oh, he came out and made it immediately right back in. He's like, never mind. Okay. The big guy came out, immediately got pushed back in. Okay, see, give me some more of those, please. I haven't used a single suppressor, which I probably should use, but I'm terrible at, so. Bad. Bad lady. Can I just push him all the way in? See, the other one's, yeah, the other one's still better. We're gonna have to swap out those. We tried it and realized it was worse. Yeah, the other passive one that we had has got to be way better than this one. Or like, than this one, I mean. I don't even know which one it was anymore. This one? No. This one. Restoring each combo landed, yeah. And then... See, this one, I don't know if I'm catching that one. And that one we had... This one. So we're gonna keep those. How is this leading us? Where am I? What? Oh, hello. Nice hit. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I'm so lost. Well, we were just up there, so maybe I'm not lost. Yeah, we came down and we went immediately that way. That's what it was. Okay. Bye-bye, fiend. Should we take down one more? We might take a break. Well, I guess we can try to take down this one. I'm assuming each one has its own group, like, haze, right? The haze is, I don't know which one this one is. This one looks like it's ecstasy, which is gonna be great for us. And I say that as a joke. Wozers. Okay, that didn't hold it much for long at all, actually. Oh my gosh. That's right, now we got the... Oh, see, that's the problem right there. That's... Oh, that, how do I get out of that? Oh, I have to literally stay in the circle. That was what it was. Okay. There's a circle surrounding it, and I have to stay in that circle or we die. Good to know. Good to know. Now I know how to kill it. And I know why I died last time. And the fact that there's both of them is killing me. Yep. I need you to die, please. I'm gonna die. I'm just going in. Going all in. Yeah, basically when it dies, we can't touch that or else we die, right? So we have to stay in here until that goes away. I see. Oh, jeez, it takes a while for it to go away, apparently. Okay. Okay, apparently it just never goes away. Why? Why? I thought, like, the lines were gone.
Obviously, you didn't die.
That's very annoying, by the way. I don't know how we're supposed to we just have to wait for that to be finished. Alright, well, we're gonna take a break here. I thought this would be the end, so I guess not. It looks like we'll have one more. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Don't forget, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.